mine's like a parachute. Doesn't work unless it's open. Hey there, how you guys doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with the cryptocurrency markets? I mean, it's a wonderful day of green, right? Whenever we have a day of double-digit reds, it always seems like we have a day of green because it has to come back up. Always does, always will. That's how cryptocurrency works. When we have those days of double-digit red, it's always a good time to go ahead and enter the market if you can with some fiat cash, if you're sitting on the sidelines at all, because we're looking at some profit here. I mean, you're not looking at too much if you went and got some Bitcoin. We're up 2.3%. We're looking at $10,142. But hey, I mean, we're on the other side of $10,000. We're actually on the other side of $10,100. So, I mean, we'll see 11,000 again. It's on its way. It's coming. It might not be till next year, but hey, just gives us more time to buy in before it gets up there, right? So, I mean, we got a market cap of $304 billion. Like I said, we'd be back there. We're heading back towards that third of $1 trillion. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. The bigger the market cap gets, the more, lividity the whole market gets, the more people are going to be looking at this, the more people take us seriously because we're going to change lives, right? So we got 14.4 billion traded in the last 24 hours. I mean, that's fantastic. That's a pretty good trading volume. It's slipping a little bit, but yesterday, I mean, that was crazy at 19.9. I haven't seen it like that in a long time. Let me see. What do we got here? We got a BTC dominance of 55.7%. I mean, it's slipping a little bit, but I mean, not really enough to be concerned. Let me see. What do we got here? We got Ethereum. They're up 1.7%. Coming in at $441. So, I mean, it's gaining. I mean, they're getting back there closer to 500. They're coming in almost at 450 right now, it seems like. So, we got Bitcoin Cash coming in. They're up 2% as well, coming in at $1,391. So, I mean, if you're still holding all of your splits there, I mean, you're holding some decent money because, I mean, Bitcoin Gold's at $311 right now. So, I mean, what's that? I mean, you're looking at $1,700 on top of your $10,142. Ooh, that's nice, right? Let me see. What else do we got going on here? We got Ripple coming in at 24.6 cents. That's up 1.4%. We got Dash slipping 1%, but I mean, we're at $762. So, I mean, come on, can you complain? Like I said, we got Bitcoin Gold coming in at 311. That's up 6.6%. So there's some nice gains on that. Let me see. We got Litecoin 87.80. That's up 3.5%. They're going to try to get back to that $100. I don't know what's going to happen with that one. I still got my fingers. Well, I mean, we made it. I'm glad we made it. It'll get back there. If it's going to happen this year, it's all right with me if it doesn't. I'm still holding strong and long on that. Let's see. What do we got? We got Monero coming in at $180. That's up 1.7%. We got Ethereum Classic. There's some gains right there. That underdog, man, they're fighting. Coming in at $27.65. It's up 9.6%. We got NEM slipping down about 0.5%. Coming in at 22.3 cents. Let's see. We got Zcash. They're up about 0.5%, coming in at 307. And we got the Steam and the Steam back dollar. They're up 5.6% and 21.9% on the Steam back dollar, coming in at $1.53. I mean, that's very risky. I just sell my Steam back dollars. I never buy that stuff. So, what do we got here for news on Bitcoin and coffee? Well, a lot of articles out there right now are talking about the price. I mean, the price is going to be the big news probably for, into the rest of the year. We've made some real headway this year. We've gone ahead, we've adopted segregated witness. I mean, that is amazing. So now we can go ahead, we can scale Bitcoin. We rooted out some of the evil that was hiding in here, holding back Bitcoin. And as we move forward, I mean, we have nothing but great things going for it with second-tier solutions. So, I mean, there isn't really a lot of stuff to bring it down. There isn't really a whole lot of stuff to keep talking about. So everyone keeps talking about the news of the price because it's been super volatile lately, right? And a lot of new people are in this, and they're not quite used to it. And due to how they're investing, they're losing money or making money. And that's always great news, right? You want to hear about how someone's getting rich, or, you want to hear those cautionary tales about how someone lost $10, $20, $100,000, right? So, I mean, as we move forward and we get closer to 2018, don't forget to tell your friends and families all the safety tips you've learned here. Don't forget to tell people about the glory of Bitcoin and how they need to invest before the mainstream, gets here. I mean, it's getting to be more and more apparent as we continue to go about our lives. I mean, I can't go a day without hearing Bitcoin either on TV or from someone. It's going to be the money of the future. Besides all the price stuff, I mean, I have just the standard safety tips as it's going on. Always, there's so many phishing attacks. I actually seen something in my email box the other day saying that it was from Coinbase and that my credentials weren't quite right, and they wanted me to email them back, some of my driver's license information. I mean, that's pretty scary stuff, when you actually see it in your personal email box and you know that they're trying to get at your cryptocurrency. I mean, I don't keep it at Coinbase. I got a little there for the shift card for emergencies, but, I keep it on my hardware wallet. So I'm glad it's safe. I'm glad, I have peace of mind when it comes to that. I hope you guys do too, So for another piece of news I got up here is that the NYU, they plan to launch an undergraduate course in cryptocurrency. They've had one since 2014, but I mean, since, cryptocurrency's been growing so much, the classes have been growing. They're getting ready to branch out into a few different directions with it. So, I mean, that's amazing to see that there's some education going on here, to be able to get more people into this field, because as we continue to grow, we're going to need some really smart people back there making all of these, programs and tech happen, and user interfaces, and designing better miners and running this mining equipment, because let me tell you, it's not getting easier, and the older I get, the harder it is, right? So as always, if you like everything that's happening here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to hit that subscribe button. These numbers are starting to pick up around here, and I love it. I love that we're growing. I'm glad that we're out there and we're sharing, all of our information that we can to keep people safe, to, avoid those high risk, high reward situations that keep getting everyone ripped off. The best thing you can do is just hodl your cryptocurrency. I got all kinds of tools down there to help you figure out what's going on in these cryptocurrency. If you're just starting out, to get you the hardware wallet to keep it safe, to get you the free Bitcoin and the free Dash and the free doggies and all that other stuff, because you got to get some chips. You got to get on the board, right? If you're just starting out, that's the best thing you do. Start moving it around, figure it out, get to the exchange. I mean, those ERC20 tokens, they add up. I still try to sign up for that stuff, and I mean, I just cash them out for Ethereum when I see the price pumps up a little bit, and I mean, I think I've made a couple $100 this month just with the price of Ethereum going up and cashing all of these out. So, I mean, hey, you never know. It doesn't hurt. The link is down there below. So, as always, I also got those donational addresses because, a little crypto always helps at Christmas time. And as always, remember, keep your BTC safe.